Testing. 1, 2, testing. All right, everyone. Welcome to TAM TV, Freshman Baseball. This is Narendra with the No Cap broadcast. Carter Zinn is home from school today. Not feeling great, but we're wishing him well. And I'm going to give it my best go. He's top tier for the play-by-play. It's easy. The color job is easy to just pipe in, so... we're excited for a game today. We got a bright sunny day. Tam's taking on Cardinal Newman, who they played once before and lost up north of Santa Rosa. And we've got we've got Gale Bryan on the mound, and Colton is catching. And right now we've got number 4 from Cardinal, Dylan Swatchy, leading off. And again, we're getting used to some new digs here at the booth. Gale's first pitch is up and in and over, ball 1. Looking in for the sign. We'll set your defense in a sec. Second pitch is another fastball, very high. Maybe get the pregame jitters out. Okay, working around the diamond, we've got Nico Rocheroll at first, Dylan Murphy at second, Alex Radix at short, Hudson Williams is at third base. In the outfield today, Blaze McDonald is out in left, Liam Garlick in center, and Hugo Bach in right field. Okay, he's run at 3-0. Let's see if Gale can settle down now. Find the zone, as they say. There we go, strike 1. Ooh, close pitch, called the ball. So Cardinal's got the leadoff runner on. And we got Colton out to the mound just to give a quick pep talk to Gale. If you're looking out to left field, you can see maybe what we'll call the Blue Monster, spectacular new windscreen emblazoned with a Tamalpais baseball and a pair of hawks on it. Pretty cool. Strike one. This is Nico Kohler at the plate for Cardinal. Runner's taking a modest lead off. Nico's holding him on. Quick throw over. Ball pulled foul to the right side. Gale's ahead 0-2, which is good. I do recall from the last game that I believe their leadoff runner is exceptionally fast on the bases. So he's going to have to keep an eye on him. Batter calls time. Gale's looking in, looking over. Snap throw, safe at first. I had the name wrong on the runner at first. That's actually Devontae Guevara. He's going, swing, and batter is out. Runner has stolen second. So we got one away. All right. The three batter is number 22, hulking Adrian Valdivia. Gale's coming set. Nice pitch by Gale. 0-1. All right, that ball's outside, so it's 1-1. Gale's trying to keep Guevara closer at second. Only one away. Top of the first. That one sailed past Colton's head. Runner advances easily to third, so we got a man on third and only one out. We'll see how Cardinal plays this. 2-1 pitch is roped to short. Alex fields it on the hop over to Nico, 2-way. But Cardinal Newman has plated the first run. It's 1-0. Okay, we got number 7 now coming to the plate. This is Isaac Herforth. Ooh, very nice curveball. Slider came right across the plate inside. That was not a hittable pitch. Ooh, just outside. Great pitch by Gil right there. 1-1. Taken unassisted by Nico Rocherol. That's a third out in the inning. I just got snuck up on by the godfather himself, John Orofino. John, why don't you grab a headset?
No,
come on.
No, I gotta get home and cook.
I'm gonna take this offline for 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, I was unsuccessful trying to talk John into grabbing a mic, but we are now at the bottom of the first. Got Hudson Williams leading off for Tam against a medium to hard throwing number 17 is Mason Castor, and Hudson is ahead 1-0 in the count. Let me get the scoreboard going. 1-1 right now. Nobody out. Fans are starting to trickle in.
Good, Tim.
Oh, there we go. That's Hudson. That's going to that's going to go for a double, looks like. Hudson's quick, but I think he's making the wise move, holding it second. That might have been the hardest ball this kid has hit in his entire life. That was beautiful. Fantastic. He's, they're all getting bigger and stronger, and Hudson just got every ounce of that. Shedding his gear, handing it over to Holby. Tam's got a leadoff runner on second. Colton's in, coming to the plate, number 9. All right, that's strike one to Colton. See Alex Radix looming on deck. High. 1-1. Yeah, 17's got a little zip to his fastball. We could see that. His warm-up, he was definitely flashing a little bit of a curveball. Inside, 2-1. Trying to keep my eye on Holby as well. As we all know, he is a fan of a little bit of chaos, a bunt here and there. Oh, yeah, Colton took a nice one. That was letter high. Definitely hittable. 2-2. Nobody out. Now that was less hittable. Colton's down on strikes. We got one away. Yeah, in that situation, he really wants to just at least dribble that thing to the right side, get Hudson over to third base. Alex takes one outside. Ball one. Just saw Will Weir hustling out to first base. 1-1 foul back by Alex. We know that Coach Dave has been managing some personal stuff, so people are filling in where they can. Alex looked that right into the glove. Ball 2-1. Again, we got Hudson out on second, one out. Good opportunity for the Hawks here to knot the game at one. Fouled straight back. Can hear shouts or heads up. 2-2. Castor's looking in. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that is a high fly ball. Oh, Hudson. I'm not sure what Hudson was thinking there. He broke as if he read it that it was going to drop, but that just ran us out of the inning, unfortunately. So that's the end of one, and it is Cardinal 1, TAM 0. Okay, I have gone out into the crowd and I have pulled in Keith Glenn, father of Kern Glenn, on the freshman team, and he's going to join us for a little color commentary, so I'm not feeling like I'm mumbling to myself out here without Carter. Carter, I hope you're feeling better, man. Keith, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Keith is a purveyor of Upside Coffee over in Tam Junction. Put a name to a face, to a logo, to some great social media, which I understand he has nothing to do with.
No, my wife.
So what do you think? Were you at the original Cardinal game or?
No.
Okay,
No, I
so your
wasn't.
first time seeing
Yeah.
these guys.
They don't look as big as some of the other teams we've played.
No, they're not.
But they
They're
look
very
strong. I
well
mean,
managed, disciplined. Okay, we got Gail now getting set with.
oh, nice
Wow,
play.
what a
Gail.
grab! What a grab! Gail snagged that over to Nico at first. One pitch, one out. We like the sound of that. That was number 10, James Poletto. And now we got 20 coming up, Santino Rubio. It feels like a decent number of what appear to be Italian heritage names in this lineup. Keith, did you ever play Cardinal growing up in the Bay Area?
No, we didn't. We pretty much stayed in the East Bay. We played a lot of Oakland, a lot of St. Joe's, which had Jason Kidd, St. Mary's, Bishop O'Dowd, but mostly we played Campo Acalanes. Whoa, just a bit outside.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the freshman squad casts a little further, wider net around the north coast. So Cardinal's a little north of Santa Rosa.
Yeah, that was far for us, and I think Cardinal when we played was in like the De La Salle division.
Okay.
Oh, nice hit.
Little number. Oh, that's going to get down. I think Alex did not read that right off the bat. It's tough. You can see that sun also starting to shine right out into left and center. So that's a poke hit for Cardinal. Man on. What do we got? We got one out. And this is number 10. Well, now still okay. I would have sworn that the guy on first had a number 10 on him. I'm going to go over to the game changer. Compare it to my printouts. Okay. That was Rubio who had the... no. Let's see.
Oh.
It's a strike that hit the plate, kicked up about 25 feet in the air. So the runners can advance over to second. Count is now... What do we got, Keith?
One ball. Well, I thought that was a strike.
I thought he called it a strike as well.
Looks like it's one ball, no strikes.
That's a big lead off of second base.
Yeah.
Caught the runner leading. It did look like he was going. Okay, so this is Poletto, and I believe that's Rubio on second, although I'm not 100%.
That's a good pitch.
Very nice. Hard to hit that anywhere with authority. So it looks like it's 1-1. I really thought he offered at that ball that kicked over.
Oh, nice. He must have, because that was strike 3. And that's 2 outs, Gail.
That was 2 outs. Gail's headed. He's had enough. He was heading into the dugout. Colton made a nice play on that. He took his time, maybe here too much time, but he gave a very nice throw to Nico, who fortunately is a tall over at first. And that could have been trouble there, but they got it done. So we got a runner on third with 2 out now. Another nice strike, bending it in there. This is number 12. This is Nico Lopez. All right, let's see if we can get some more D. get out of this inning.
There we go.
Soft grounder to Alex. Fires over to Nico. That is a nice play. And solid inning for Gale.
Yep.
Way to get out of that. We're going to head to the bottom of the second now. Still 1-0 Cardinal. And we'll see if these guys can get a little something going at the plate. What are you seeing? You got any observations after an inning and a half?
No, I mean, I'm sure Holby probably has one on that fly ball.
Oh, yeah. I need a grading scale for contortions. I think that one was, I'm not sure. That's just a straight, Hudson knew what he was doing. He was trying to read it, and he just read it wrong.
Yeah.
And so you can't, I think Category 1 offense is when you really don't know what you're doing. He was making a decision and being aggressive, and it was
with
just
no one on first.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tough.
You don't want to make the third out.
Yeah.
It's anywhere between second and third there.
But having had Hudson last year, I know he is very aggressive on the base paths.
Mm-hmm. Right? He was a Cardinal. Or should I say the Junior City Champion Cardinals?
Yeah. And he would lead halfway to any base. He was massive leads.
I was saying before when that hit he got, I'm not sure. Have you seen him hit a ball that hard? I'm not sure I have.
He had a couple last year. The first part of the year he struggled a little bit, and then the second part he was, on fire, where he was doing that regularly for us. And then I know when he was playing Bombers, he was doing the same thing. He moved all the way up to lead off for the Bombers last year.
Okay. All right, so we got Nate Lee stepping in.
Big, strong
in the
kid.
4-hole today. Big, strong kid, yeah. Oh, dropped, but called a strike. Got a little wind whipping up behind us.
That's high.
Sharp curveball outside. Ball 1-1-1.
But that was a great hit by Hudson.
Yeah, I think it rolled all the way to the fence.
Yeah,
so
one of the better hits all year.
Okay, Nate's in the hole 1 and 2. Caster's looking in. Oh, there's a good curveball. Little, probably out of the zone.
High, yeah.
So that's going to be out number 1.
But man, he would have taken that thing if he got it. Here's Blaze.
Blaze McDonald stepping to the plate with 1 out. Big cut. That looked a little bit outside.
He's throwing that sweeper though, or
Yeah.
something. It's not quite a curve. That was
just a nice pitch.
Yeah,
that had a
that
little
was-
tail back into the zone.
He's a big boy though.
Oh, he stayed with that. Well, the third bounces. Good play by the first baseman. Blaze is out 5-3.
Liam Garlic.
We got 2 down. And Liam Garlic coming to the plate.
All right, stay healthy.
Okay, take care, John.
Taking care of me with the rest of
All right, I missed that first pitch. What do we have there?
High.
It was high. Okay,
High
ball
ball.
1.
Oh.
That's a little poke hit. He's in the sun, but that's out number 3. quick inning for Cardinal. We're through 2, and it is 1-0 Cardinal Newman. Okay, we're heading to top 3. A couple defensive changes, as we see often in the third inning. We have Seamus out in right field. We got Will Weir in at second base, and Arden Shapira out in left. And it looks like Cardinals got number 3. This is Dylan Swatchy coming to plate. The catcher.
He's a pretty good catcher.
Yeah.
He's been playing well. That's a good pitch.
Nice pitch inside, but call the ball. Oh.
That's a good pitch.
No, I thought that was the first one was good. That one was better.
Yeah.
I guess he's calling that inside. There we go.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't tell the difference between that and the one before, I'll be honest.
Those two look exactly the same. That was a good pitch.
Little flare
Let's go,
to
Will.
Will Weir. Whoa, that was an adventure. Yeah, like
Yep.
I said, the sun this time of day can make things, a little less certain than you would think. Nice play by Will to just stay with that.
Well, it's tricky. I think he came in on it, right? And then,
Yeah, similar to what happened to Alex on that.
yeah, the way it came off the bat. Here's the shortstop.
Okay, this guy is their speedster who scored the first run. Guevara, Devontae. The signature, very long locks. I mean, we're talking touching the belt,
Yeah,
which you don't see every day.
Oh.
All right, let's see if Alex can get him. Oh,
That was a
oh, nice
stop
pick by
Nico.
Nico. Yeah, that was a tough one. The wrong kid to have to make a tough play and a strong throw. So I think that's probably going to be ruled an infield hit. He's on first. There's two. We got two away or one away? No, one away. Okay. Gale's going to have to settle down and just keep working the zone.
He's not getting much of a lead.
Kohler at the plate.
There we go.
Nibbling on the outside. This ball 1.
The advanced scouting, because there is a big hole between left and center.
I think that's Liam. Liam's captaining the Oh,
Two,
let's see what we
two.
got here. Wow. The freshman Hawks.
Really
The Baby
nice
Hawks,
double
turn
play.
2. Will Weird, Alex Radix, and Nico Rocherol. That was nice. All right, we're heading to bottom 3. My apologies. We'll see if we can get a little something going. That was a nice play, huh?
Yeah, that was a great play.
Okay, we're headed to the bottom of the 3rd. Got Gail O'Brien stepping up to the plate. Let's see if he can get on board, help his own cause right here. Hard, but a little high. Ball 1.
Gil's got a good eye.
He does. Ooh. It's fouled off to the right side, but
Yep.
no one's going to get to that. So we got 1-1. I like Gale. He's got a good eye, but he's not a real, doesn't hunt walks. He likes
No,
a hit,
right.
you know. So he's just kind of disciplined. Ooh, that was that's just a good pitch.
Yeah, that
but
was
it was
a
a
good
ball.
pitch. It
2
was a
and 1.
ball, but I guess when you start a double play, you get to be the first base coach.
Oh, is that?
Will Weir out there? That was
Oh
right
wow!
down the
Dropped that in a little off speed. 2 and 2.
Forward now, let's go.
Where was that?
That was inside, high and inside.
And
That.
inside. Okay, 3-2.
Ooh.
You know, that's
Yeah,
he beat him on that. That was low outside, definitely a strike.
that was those were some good pitches by that kid.
Yeah, I think I remember him from the first game. He just had pretty good command or location, and so.
It's Hugo.
Okay, we got Hugo stepping to the plate.
Looks like he's wearing Kern's helmet.
Does he? Taking a strike on the outside. That was probably going to be a strike.
Yeah, that was.
Hard and high.
Hugo's so tall.
He really is, yeah. That's that hard curveball.
Yeah,
but
that's a good pitch. It's hard
Hugo-
to lay off with 2 strikes.
yeah, Hugo did not bite on that. Let's see if he comes back with that one. No.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. That's a tough call. That one
Yeah,
looked
that-
low to me. All right, Hugo's down on strikes. We got 2 away. We got Nico coming to the plate.
like to see one of those line drives here.
Yeah. This flashy Bruce Bolt.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a tough take, but he did it 1-0. All right. Now's a good time to look for something good. This kid has not been, he's not walking kids. There we go. That's it. There we go. Hard up the middle, just like you draw it up. Base hit, 2-out base hit. And we've got Hudson coming to the plate. I like this combo right here. So Nico's taking his lead off of first. Those long legs. It's pretty aggressive. He's getting past. He's going.
Oh,
That's
That's
a great throw.
That's
Yeah.
a great throw.
I know Kahobu just wanted to make something happen. Although he's oh. No, it looks like he missed the sign. Based on reading sign language, it's looking like he missed
Body
the sign.
language.
Yeah. All right, so we're heading to the top of the fourth, still 1-0. And
Hugo's at first.
we got Hugo coming in to play around at first base. We got Will Weir dashing out towards second again.
Seamus is in right.
Seamus is in right. And 22, is that Curran Glenn?
Yeah, Curran Glenn.
He's brave in the Sunfield. I hope he's got those fancy shades on. Here comes Colton scrambling out. I don't know if you saw we had a game added for tomorrow.
Yeah, I did.
So we got a lot of baseball between today, tomorrow, and Saturday.
I will not be there tomorrow.
No.
Ryder has a majors game.
Ah, all right.
Sea Lions.
Okay, let's see who's coming up to bat for these Cardinal Newman Cardinals.
Getting some notes from Carter.
22. No, I haven't heard from Carter if you're out there.
He just sent me some notes.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Oh, he sent you
Oh,
some
no.
notes.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Castor was the starting pitcher at Cardinal Newman. He went 3 2/3, giving up 4 runs and striking out 7. Yeah, that's what I thought. Carter's confirming that their starting pitcher pitched against us prior. Okay, we got 22. Adrian Valdivia. And that's a rope into the hole. Alex can't handle it. That was not.
That was tough.
It's not going to be thrown out there. Right between third and short.
I think it might have gone off, Huddy.
Oh, it's possible. Now, see if I got so many things going on here. The capture replay is like on my hit list. To figure out, but it's sort of like, I don't know. There's so many things to keep an eye on.
There we go. Again.
Look at this.
Yep.
Back-to-back double plays from the
Pretty.
Tam freshman Hawks. That's a nice way to shorten an inning. Great defense. We're seeing, like they're capable. We've seen it. They're absolutely capable.
Not to take anything away. Those are balls hard hit right at will.
Absolutely, yeah. But,
You still have to make it.
making the
Yeah.
tailor-made ones
That's
was the
right.
first step.
Yeah.
I think we got to give Gale some credit. He's inducing
Yeah.
a lot of, they're swinging hard at
Oh,
pitches.
Gale's pitching great.
Yeah. 1-1, two-way, top four.
You sure?
Interesting. It did graze his shoulder. He kind of backed into it, but
He definitely didn't try to move.
yeah.
Just happy to be on base.
Aggressive lead at first base.
It's inching the wrong way.
That was Rodnick on first. Ball one now to Rubio. It's a great pitch.
That's a great
right there.
pitch.
Yeah. Again, these are right down Broadway, but they got some movement. They got a little spin. It's nothing seems like you're,
Well, they come from the inside, right? And then
yeah, it's not like the garden variety fastball.
there we go. Boom. Nice play,
Wow,
Will Weir.
Will Weir. You can hear
That
the-
was not a ball hit to him.
no.
That was a great play.
We'll see if I got the tail end of that on the
Wow.
replay. That was a great play by Will, diving behind second base, and making it.
Then he had to try and figure out how to get it to the second baseman, or to Alex Radix, to the shortstop.
Exactly. Yeah. Nope, unsuccessful there with the replay apparatus. I'm going to have to talk to my mentor, Bill Graham.
Bill Graham.
Yeah. We're now headed to the bottom of the fourth. This game's kind of moving along quite quickly. What are we? Where are we? Start about 4:23, 4:25. It's only 5:10.
That's a good pitch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Hudson's coming back up after he was left at the plate with Nico thrown out at second base. We got Brian Radix paying us a brief visit. All right, let's see if Hudson can replay that. I feel like the left fielder is not giving him the respect maybe he deserves.
If he could hit that other gap, it looks like it might go
Although,
for
sorry, the center fielder has definitely adjusted. He has moved way over to the left side.
Yeah.
All right, two quick balls on Hudson. We would love to get him on base to start this off.
Oof.
That's a
good
nice pitch, yeah. Strike one. Shook him off. Curveball, what do we think? No.
Dirt.
Dirt pitch, 3-1. Okay. Can't tell if he's got the take sign or not.
He probably does. He's going to get a fastball, right?
Too good. That's just a good pitch. That was a ground ball in the making.
Yeah.
Really tailing inside fastball. Castor comes set, 3-2 payoff. That's
Oh,
high.
that's high.
All right, Hudson's aboard. Nobody out. Colton coming to the plate. Smart money is talking bunt right here, I would say. Quick throw over to first. Yep. Wise. I think Cardinal knows that something's coming. And, we got a variety of plays we see on this. We see the bunt. That was a little closer. Throw to first. We see the bunt pull back. Colton was showing bunt there. He's showing bunt again. Here comes a pitch. Oh, woo. All right, there we go. That's a free base for Hudson.
Glad we got this fence.
It's like a 3D Jurassic Park here. That ball was coming right at us. This new beautiful facility being built by Phil Sasso. We don't yet have the front.
Oh no.
And Hobie is taking a walk. We call that stress release walk. All right, so Colton popped that up. We can kind of squint, close your eyes, and be like, well, the runner's at second base, one out. So.
There. Not again.
Okay, sorry. That was a line drive to the shortstop who was kind of hit off the end of the bat, a little spin on it.
It was nice because he was playing, or nice for him, because he was trying to play with Hudson, right? And then it went right to him.
Yep. Those are the things you can't
account for, right?
Can't account for. Game saying that ball
not where he should have been.
Yeah, he plays a regular position, and that's a little poke hit.
Yeah. Oh, what just happened there? They get hit.
Oh, or catcher's interference.
Oh yeah, it must have been because that was a foul ball.
Okay, so now we got first and second, and we got Blaze coming up. And let's keep those feet in there, Blaze. I know you can't hear me. Blaze played on one of my juniors' Pirate squads. Ooh. I think he was trying to hit the blue monster. We don't need that. All we need is a little single.
He's been hitting well all
year.
He
has. He's got some pop. Oh.
Yep, not there.
That was, if that's a strike, that's just a heart. There's nothing Blaze could do with that pitch. Yeah. Head out.
Yep.
A little mini rally goes for naught. And at the end of 4, we are still 1-0. Cardinals over the Hawks. Battle of the Birds. Okay, we are back.
Who's in center?
for the top of the fifth. We got some defensive subs right now. It looks like Blaze is in center. We got Liam at first.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Ooh,
beautiful
that's a good
pitch by Gale. He is into the fifth with some really nice pitching.
Wow, 5th inning.
Already, right?
It's good. We'll get home to see the Warriors.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
nibbling
a good
out
pitch.
there, 1-1. I'm looking at my game changer, which is lagging a little bit. No,
That's
all
outside.
2-1. Yeah, the game changer does not have the defensive substitutions. All right, that's foul back. Strike 2. I believe that's Arden out and left, and Blaze in center, and
Is Ben Spring hurt?
that's a good question. We haven't seen Ben. I'm not sure who's in right.
That's Kern.
Oh, that's Kern. Okay, there you go. Well, that's why we got you in the booth. So 3-2. Little mini payoff pitch for Gale. He's looking in, taking the sign from Colton. No, lost him. All right, they got the leadoff runner on.
What's going on, CV? How you doing?
We're being visited by the
1-0.
head of the program, varsity coach. They had a big win yesterday
Yeah, that was
at Redwood. CB's first time managing a victory over the Giants, and they look pretty good. I saw that one inning where they got 2 guys out between third and home.
That was a fun inning. That was a big inning for us.
Yeah.
Tam Nation, what's going on?
Do you want to throw on the headset for a sec?
For a second, I guess. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, you just pop it on. We're gonna talk. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got CB on the line. We're gonna walk and chew gum at the same time. As I was saying, they beat up on Redwood. Well, they didn't beat up on them, but they made a statement over at Redwood yesterday, and they played some great defense. I was thinking of that Tony running back to the backstop and shoveling that perfect pass to tag him at home.
Yeah, it was a perfect throw back. Scott dove to get him out. It was a really well executed play on our half after a little mishap.
And Redwood's got some bats in that lineup, which I feel like you guys neutralized pretty well.
Yeah, our pitchers did a good job. I mean, we walked more guys than we hoped to, but we made big pitches in big spots, and our defense really held it down. Finnegan McGrain made an awesome play in right field. In the first inning, after we scored a couple, Dar had a great double play with Coop. Henry Stahl made a couple awesome plays at third base on the bunts. So, yeah, really well executed. Just clean baseball yesterday.
Which I'm sure as a manager, that's got to be very satisfying. Not making the mistakes when it sort of like really is on the line.
Yeah, it's something that we talk about and we work on all the time. You know, they say baseball is 90% mental, but how much are you working on it? So, throughout the season, we'll get in the classroom, we'll do some work on it, and every practice, every rep you take has some implication on the mental game and how you're approaching it. So, and we also just try to practice fast. But yeah, it was just a good ball game yesterday out there in Larkspur, but they're coming over here on Friday, and we're expecting a dogfight.
Yeah, I was about to say, so Friday, that was a nice play by Arden. We got 2 down and a runner on second here in the top of the fifth. So who's going to be pitching Friday? Is it Eli's day?
Yep, Eli's pitching Friday.
Who will Redwood toss?
I don't know. I know Gurley's coming back. Had a couple outings recently. Knauer's been throwing a lot lately. He could start again. He's probably going to pitch on Friday in some way, shape, or form. So.
Oh, well, they'll use him in how many innings did he pitch yesterday?
What was it? 2 1/3, something like that. 42 pitches. So you just never know. We've been getting everybody's best guy, and with this rivalry, Expecting the same.
Tell us a little bit about managing an Oracle. How was that?
A dream come true. I mean, the one time I went out to the mound, I got kind of goosebumps. Like, wow, I'm on a major league mound. Like the not just any major league mound, the one that you have watched more baseball games than ever on. So when you go to watch a game on TV or go to the ballpark, you know, having that experience, because you know you've done. I don't know if you've ever done like a stadium tour where they tell you don't even touch the grass. This was the opposite. Of
You guys
that.
were warming up out in the outfield, right?
Ted Lasso, right?
Yeah.
When Ted Lasso shows up and
Yep, and Nate's telling him to get up. Yep, exactly. No, it was really special, and it was a good team we played. So that was really exciting. Play at the plate, maybe missed a cut. Can we get him out? Good throw. Oh, ooh.
Wow, that was closer than it looked. Nice play by Colton, but our center fielder Blaze did miss the cut. Little things. All right, so now Cardinals up 2-0 in the very tight game, and we got their speedster out on second base. So, what did you see? I mean, you've known these kids for a while. Well, they're young men, but how were they? Just seeing them out on the field, could you, like, what was the sensation? I guess.
Oh, at Oracle?
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely play with some nerves. I mean, if you watched us play all year, that was the most abnormal game we've had, and I think a little pump fake. Yeah, we definitely played with some nerves, but we definitely enjoyed ourselves. You know, by the time we got back on the bus and just walking onto the field, we realized how special that day was. I mean, how special it is for teams like MC to get to do that every year.
Yeah.
And just thank you to everybody with the TAM baseball community making that happen, because that's a village to get those tickets sold, and there's a lot of people involved to make that happen. Brian Murphy, Lisa Kift, Shauna Heidenreich with the photos, just incredible photos if you get a chance to see them. Yeah, just a lot of people involved, and big thank you, because the kids will never forget that game.
Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah.
For the best.
Well,
of
then also,
reasons.
Petaluma had some pictures too, from what I could see on the.
Oh yeah,
on the box score.
we faced their number one. We faced, I think, every team's number one this year, and it's just the way we like it. You know, Casa, you name it, we faced their best guys, and these guys are ready for it. You know, that game not so much, but just excited moving forward. Definitely helped us going into the Novato series, facing a couple of good arms right away.
Oh, out of the gate. Were you concerned about the sequencing of your pitchers, like having to throw Eli in that game? All right, Alex, chase it down. There we go. All right, we're out of the inning.
Good play up the middle.
Did you have any concerns about how that was going to change your rotation, having kind of a Saturday game this late in the season, or not something you think about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely did. That's why Eli got pulled so quickly. I think he only threw 58 or something pitches as opposed to something higher. But we have a really deep pitching staff, so wasn't too concerned about that going into the game. But we knew we had to switch things up a little bit to keep Eli and the rest on schedule.
Right. And so obviously, CB, this is your first year running the whole show, right? Got 3 teams. How many kids? 70? Close to?
It's about 60.
60, right? That's a lot. It's a lot of high school students. How you doing?
Having a blast.
All right. Okay.
I mean, the last 2 years I've been working to get my credential, living in Alameda, having to travel over 3 bridges, plenty of days throughout the week, and this year it's been just such more of a focus on baseball and not night class. And it's just a really special group. You know, this senior group was the group that I came into TAM with, and I was the freshman coach for them. I was actually the freshman and JV coach by myself my first year.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And so to be with them, this being my first year as the varsity head coach, it's just been a ton of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun, and to seeing them succeed is just the best. You couldn't ask for anything better. But we got a lot left.
There is a
season
couple
left.
big games with San Marin. So anyone out there listening, Friday, right here at the Nest, it's going to be the second game with Redwood. Will not disappoint. And this is a great team. So I'd encourage anyone to come on out. It's definitely, they're fun to watch. They all seem to get along. They're pulling for each other. It's it's good baseball.
Yep. Well, thanks for having me on,
All right.
guys.
Well, thank you.
Tam Nation, thank you guys so much. We'll talk soon.
All right. That's Liam.
Right on, guys. Thank you. Thanks, CB.
All right. See you, CB. Liam is out for the first out on a ground ball. That was a treat. We haven't had many guests yet, and CB just kind of poked his head in here. We got a lot of inside baseball right there, Keith.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay, who we got here? We got Seamus Maurer come to play for the first time against Castor.
Oh, there we go.
He's gonna get
Attaboy,
it. He's gonna
Seamus.
get that ball out to left field.
First pitch.
First pitch, barrel out, man on first, one out.
Will Weir.
Of course, as we were enjoying that conversation with CB, we did unfortunately surrendered a couple runs, so we're now we got a little 3-0 hole, bottom of the fifth. So still some baseball to be played. We're waiting for the next batter. This is, as the games progress, we get substitutions. We got Arden Shapiro coming to the plate with one away. And we'll see if Arden can get a hold of something. Oh,
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. That was a great play by the
Great
second baseman.
play by the third baseman, and then a great play on an errant throw by the second baseman. Net result is an out, and Arden on first. Nico Rocherol coming to the plate with two down. Looks like the Geese have landed in center, maybe making the center fielder a little uncomfortable.
Oh, he's out.
And Arden was just picked off. Unfortunately, I could see the pain. I could see the pain in Holby's eyes. And if I'm Arden, I'm going to scoot by quickly.
Yeah.
That's tough. As they say, with this squad, don't run into outs. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading to the top of the sixth. And let's see if Gale's coming back to the mound. Do we got a pitch count on him? Let's see.
Jeez.
Castor's
He's been
only at
pitching well.
49 pitches.
That's amazing.
Gale, 54. 33 for strikes. That's the secret of anyone's success is being around the zone. Period. Okay, looks like we got Dylan Murphy at second. Hugo is now shuffled over to first. Blaze is back in left. There's a lot of movement out there today.
Will's
Keith.
in center.
Will is in center.
Seamus in right.
And Seamus is in right. All right, Hawks are going to have to hold him here. Based on the way Castor's pitching, I mean, he's certainly got plenty of leeway to get his way through a complete game. And we have, we haven't strung. We've hit a little bit, but not strung anything together.
One hit every 2 innings.
Yeah.
Isn't
Wow,
Oh,
a
that's a
little
good
high.
pitch.
A little high.
Oh,
Nice
no.
again, a nice pitch.
that was a strike on Hugo.
Yeah.
There
It's
we
a
go.
cue ball to the shortstop. Up.
Oh,
That's the
Wow.
liberty of a big arm by Alex Rice. He booted that ball, but he picked it up and he still threw him out. So one away. Not pretty, but effective. I was talking to Alex Boeri, is that
Yeah.
how we pronounce it today?
Boeri.
Over at Eric Strong's office, and we're talking about the sort of like left side of our infield. He managed Hudson Williams with
Yep.
Bombers for a couple
Yep.
years, and he has nothing but glowing things to say about Hudson as just a sort of like innate defender,
Yep.
which we've seen a lot about.
Yeah.
Alex is obviously physically more mature and has, an exceptional arm for a freshman. Ooh. 2-0. One away. Hmm, 3-0. I'm not sure if Gale has walked anyone. We know he hit somebody. The first couple innings, he was really having a hard time locating the zone initially, and then he really dialed it in. Like,
Yeah. I think he walked someone last inning. He had a 3-2
Okay,
count, maybe 3-1.
that's where we are now, 3-1.
Yeah, 2 walks. Oh,
And that
Jinxed
is
it.
ball 4. Runner advancing to first. Got Santino Rubio up to the plate.
65 pitches.
65 for Gale. Okay.
Mhm.
Runner's got a decent lead.
Leave him alone.
Quick toss over to first. Runner gets back easily.
That's a great pitch.
That is very nice. One and one. He's looking in. That's just a great
Yeah, that's a
pitch.
great
I
pitch.
mean, look at that. Bending really, I mean, oddly enough, if he actually went out and had slapped that to the right side, he's going to get a single, but no, he doesn't want to hit that. Ooh, I like that. He kind of went, just went a little,
back. Yeah.
went a little further out to see if he could lure him. I guess it's 1-2 count. All right. Little waist. Change the height a little bit. All right, he's running it full.
Yep.
I think we'd love to see another double play here. Looks the runner.
Oh,
There we go. That's
Seamus. Nice
all
play.
right. He's he's making a can of corn look like a Willie Mays
Yeah,
play.
Willie Mays. Yeah.
But stayed in the glove, just the way we like it. As CB says, you might have heard that. That's sort of like from Bernie, the former coach at TAM. Their motto is just the way we like it. So if the umpire's calling them crazy, just the way we like it. If the weather's not good, just the way we like it. So for us here in the booth, you know what? We'll take the out.
Ooh,
Oh.
shit.
Colton was unable to block that one. Runner's going to scoot over to second. So we got 2 down. What would you like to see here? Ground ball?
I'd like to see him strike him out, to
Oh,
be
okay.
honest. I think he's getting tired,
I agree. You could see
right? It's just kind of not the same.
the strides are a little inconsistent, and then that means that the location gets really squirrely in a hurry.
I don't see anybody warming up down there. Oh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah. Okay, prove us wrong, Gail.
Yeah.
Bounce back. 6 innings strong.
Yeah, I was hoping Boeri was going to be Beckett's coach, but a baby says otherwise.
All right, Gail's got it back to 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Let's see if we can get out of this.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
that's
go.
it,
There we go,
Gail.
yeah.
Very nice underhand. So Hugo, he's pitching a great game. This is a solid Cardinal Newman team, and he has really held them at bay. Defense is playing great. We got no errors, but Gail's spread out 5 hits. He's got 3 walks.
4.
Is it 4? I'm seeing 3 in the
Yeah, maybe 3.
3 walks, 1 hit by one hit by pitch. But
2 strikeouts.
that's a nice.
5 hits.
That's a nice.
I'm sure they're going to let him. I think Colby's going to try and let him
Finish it out.
Finish it out.
He certainly earned it. His pitch count's not.
Colby
Let's see.
doesn't seem to mind pitch count.
72. Yeah, no. Hoby is definitely willing to. Although he's got the right staff for that, but both
Wow.
Will and
Well,
Liam.
Liam's got that spaghetti arm.
Yeah,
right?
they're
That thing's
both of
ready
those-
to go at any second.
Neither of those kids want to get pulled out either. All right. Well, last at bat, Nico took this Cardinal Newman pitcher caster right up the middle for a single. Let's see if we can get a leadoff batter right here. Nico had a little conversation with Holby. I think the kids are learning always best to be completely clear on what the
Yeah.
instructions are.
Yeah, what the expectations are.
All right. Bottom 6.
Ooh.
Strike 1. Low 1-1. High 2-1. He's likely to get something to hit right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
2-2. Gotta shorten up. Slap this somewhere.
Oh.
Oh. Got him on that
Yeah,
low.
that was a tough
He's gotten a lot of kids out on that low and away.
Blown away.
All right, that's going to bring up Hudson. Caster's really got a gem going. We've got hits by Nico, by Seamus, and Hudson.
Yeah. That's it.
And that's it. Only 1 walk. That's a high fly ball. Wow. Nice play by the
Yeah.
right fielder.
Misjudged it.
2 down.
Dugout getting a little loud. That's good.
It's going to bring up Will Weir.
Let's go, Will Weir.
He's hitting for Colton. Will has had some great play in the field today. That's that same rip and strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, looks like he thought bunt.
You know, unless you're strong enough to slap that over the first baseman's head. That's the same pitch. Look at that. That's
what are you
really
gonna
dialed
do there?
in.
That's
Oh,
yeah. Now he
that
comes
was a
inside.
great job
Yeah.
to stay alive on that. That was a great curveball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we've seen him throw one, you know, with a real chance and intention of getting a guy to strike out. Will did a lot to fight that off. Oh, and hey, you got to tip your cap there.
Yeah, that was good
I
pitching.
think 2 Ks and a little weak fly ball to right. Castor has it going on. So we are now through 6 full, heading to the top of the 7th. This game is an hour and 20 minutes old.
Oh, no.
And your one and only eldest child, Curran Glenn, number 22, is taking the hill.
Well, here we go.
You know, I think my understanding was that, like, he asked to get into one of the early games, and it was in a kind of closing role. And then Holby immediately started calling him the closer. So here we go.
I think that in that first game, Holby ran out of pitching.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But I think
Curran
this was in El
really
Cerrito,
asking.
right?
Yeah, no, the one in Petaluma.
Oh, in Petaluma. Oh, he started there. I missed that game. Okay.
He went to Petaluma, and Holby said, Curran, can you pitch? And Curran said no. And Holby said, get out there.
Well, we're going to see what he's got.
That
I
was a
know
good pitching.
he has fewer innings than many of the freshman throwers, and so that just means that's most magnified with this looks like Colton took that off the thumb.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
It's all good when you're kind of in the windup, but the tricky part is when you get the people on base, right? Like if you haven't done that, it's just.
Well, I thought Curran's pitched well until that Ukiah, and he plunked 3 guys.
Well, he's got that kind of 3/4. He's got some whip. He's got some speed.
Yeah. He was all over the place. He looks much better today. Looks like they don't have a ton of kids on their team, huh? 2, 4,
Well, they
6,
have they got 8, 12. They got 16 or 17 on the roster. I don't know if they're all here.
Doesn't look like, maybe there's a bunch in the
stands. Okay, let's see. We got some. We got Hugo at first now.
Yeah.
Looks like Dylan
at second. Radix.
Is it short?
Williams.
Hudson.
Looks like Gale's in. Is that Gale out there?
In left field, I don't know.
It's too far.
Center looks like Liam.
Definitely Liam.
Right.
And then Seamus. I would guess.
Curran Glenn, here we go.
Let's go, Curran. A little low.
Ball 1. Okay, he's got kind of that classic 70s leg kick. A little low, too. That was a good-looking pitch.
Oh, there we go. Shit.
It's not easy being a dad and being on the mic. That's what we'll say. Oh, tailing in, but that's ball 3-1. All right.
Right
He
there.
looks pretty relaxed out there. You know, I think this is what freshman baseball is. Get some experience. You know, Hobie's trusting him in a pretty competitive game right now.
Oh.
A little high. Okay. That's a walk. Got a man on first, nobody out. Number 3, Dylan
Catcher?
Swatchy, the catcher. He made a great throw.
Yeah.
Catches Dylan. He's solid. He's solid. He's definitely solid.
I'd
All
like
right,
to
let's
see
see
a double
how.
play here.
My guess is Colton's getting a little fatigued. He has not been
Yeah.
behind the plate in a while, and that just kind of got by him on the inside. Ball 1, runner's going to advance to second base. He's just losing a little inside. You
Yeah,
know, I
each
think he
time.
looks good. I think he needs to trust. You know, bad things are not going to happen if he throws it over the plate. I think that's. If I was sitting on his shoulder.
There
We go.
Let's
Ooh.
go. Oh. Oof.
All right. Well, Alex made a nice throw. We got 1 out, and then Hugo making a little bit of an ill-advised throw across the diamond. There's many different ways for that to go
I
wrong.
do not like first to third ever.
It's like, you know, the major leagues, you kind of like hold your breath on that. That is not a play that is going to be successful. I'm going to have to go out and say it ever. But I'll leave that to Coach Holby to straighten out. Okay, so the infield's drawn in. And
Yeah, high.
yeah,
So this
high
guy's
ball
got
1.
2 hits
He
today.
does. He's probably their most talented player.
At least
Devontae Guevara. Good block by Colton.
Yeah, that was good.
2-0.
Oh.
Uh,
Please. Uh-oh.
Liam, he's going.
No.
Liam is tracked it down, misses the cut, but Hudson's got it. That's a double for Guevara, and he has now had, believe that's his
Is that
third
3?
hit of
Yeah.
the day.
That's 3.
I think that's his second double. Liam misread that. You know, I think the center field liner, you know, that it's hard to get a sense for how hard a ball is hit. Right?
Yeah.
When it's coming straight over the pitcher. Runner on second, 4-0.
That's a good pitch.
Cardinals.
And that would have been a run anyway, regardless. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he was tagging up on that. But we would have liked
yeah,
a second out.
Yeah. Oh, just missing on that
Yeah.
inside. I mean,
You know, I would love to see him start it maybe Colton set up a little bit
yeah.
further outside and let that thing run. There we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was good.
Great
That was
play
good.
by
Great play
Hudson
by Hudson.
coming in. It was actually a great play by Curran to back
yeah,
off.
Yeah.
He could have. He was not going to get him
No.
himself. Hudson had all his momentum going
Yeah.
that direction.
Yep. I mean, unpopular opinion, I don't think the pitcher should be fielding unless it's hit right to him.
Yeah, or he's a Greg Maddox
Yeah, that's
skill
right.
level.
Yeah. Kershaw, Maddox. Oh, that's a nice pitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
There
See,
we
when
go.
that thing's dialed
Yep.
in, that looks good.
Just a little bit more over the plate. It was perfect. Still on the inside corner.
So now we want to see. We don't want to. We want this to stay in front of Colton at all times right now because
That's outside.
got speed at third base.
I know. That
We
guy's
definitely
screwed.
want to keep
Yeah.
this at 4. So it's 1-1, 2 outs.
That's a great pitch.
Beautiful. He had him fooled from the windup on. What do we got? What number is this? Number 5?
I don't know.
5 or 15?
No, 2? 3. Oh.
We're going to wait.
Oh.
15. Oh, just didn't read it. This is Cooper Preston.
Oh, what number on his jersey?
On his jersey, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, here's one where, like,
Yeah.
let's let
Come
it
on,
rip.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's no reason. I could see. Get this thing out on the outside corner. There we go. Thank
there
you,
we go.
Colton.
Oh.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of, but I can see some fatigue. Okay, well, 2-2. Kern can now focus on that. I think that was the right idea. I think you wanted to be out there. Maybe not
that far.
that far. Yeah.
That's it. Oh, that's a great hit.
That is a fair ball inside the third line. Number 15 is inexplicably stopping at second base.
No, first base.
Wait,
Oh.
what happened?
He called that foul? Oh, yep, that was a foul ball.
Oh, okay. So, hey, Carter, yeah, I was getting excited. I was calling like a live play. That was a foul ball. There we go. 2-2. 2 outs. Nobody on. Curran's looking in.
It's good.
It looked fair to me.
Looked fair to me. Curran.
All right, a little waste pitch there. 3-2. Don't want to lose him. Caught a break. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like Hudson dove, and that ball was
Yeah.
inside the base.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a great pitch.
All right. 3-2. We're going to do it all over. Lost him. He tossed the bat towards the wrong dugout in his enthusiasm to get to third base.
Ugh. He was pitching well. I thought he should have
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gone with like a straight fastball on that 1-2. Hi.
Let's see how he does with the. We got a lefty up, Isaac Herforth, and we'll see how Kern does.
Let's go, Curran. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, great play.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Alex is a human highlight reel today. That ball
Say
was
thank
hit
you,
hard up the
Kern.
middle, kicked off the base, up into the air. Alex took like a ballerina jump. I would call that I don't know, is it a plie, a saute? I don't know. Caught that ball and then still managed to throw him out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Great play.
It was that first walk that really hurt Kern.
Well, we got Mason Castor back out there. He is
Jesus.
on a complete game shutout. 3-hitter right now. And
Oop, looks maybe a little tired.
let's see, what did I say? He's got 1 walk, right?
We got Radix up.
He's only thrown 60 pitches. He's
Amazing.
averaging 10 pitches an inning, folks, which is my benchmark is always 15. You throw 15 or less in an inning,
Yeah.
and you're doing just fine. I mean, you're doing great, actually.
Yeah.
10 pitches an inning, and he's got a combination of just striking kids out on 3 pitches and getting people swinging at balls and getting quick outs. So we got Alex Radix coming in to see if we can get a run across
Yep.
the board. It's always some small measure of satisfaction.
When we had the Cubs, we had Radix. I love him. We had Radix, George Graham, Liam, and Finn Riley. How we
Yeah.
didn't win that.
That against the Pirates and Henry Edwards.
Henry Edwards just
Yeah.
shut us down.
He was known to do that. He was known to stoke a little bit of a little bit of fear in not only the kids but the adults, throwing at a high velocity.
And Doug had Radix hit one over the fence in that game. Doug had the kids playing at the fence at Boyle, and the kid caught it. It just,
He was right there.
yeah.
That's a high ball down the left field line. Giving chase, unable to get there. Alex is in the hole 1 and 2. I think he's kind of got him. This I'd be curious to see if he's got that curveball coming to the lefty. Oh, there it is.
There it
But
is.
you know what? He went with it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's often what you do with a
Yeah.
curveball, a little fly ball to left field.
Just needed
So
to sit
nice
back
try
and-
by Radix, but that was a strike. That would,
Yeah,
that was-
either way.
So we got one down, bottom of the 7th.
Dylan Murphy.
Dylan Murphy coming to the plate, I think for the first time. Yeah, God, I
God,
just
I
love
hate
that
that
pitch.
pitch.
I mean, I love it and I, hate it.
I'd love it if it was my pitcher.
I mean,
Oh.
He made a mistake inside, but he got Dylan
Yeah.
to just get a number.
I was just going to say, Dylan's got some power. Just missed that.
All right, we're down to our last out for the
it's
Baby
Kern
Hawks, and it's Kern Glenn. This is like kind of like. I'm glad I brought you in the booth, Keith. I have to thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so lonely trying to do this by yourself. I am now in awe of these people on the radio who have to,
Yeah.
kind of just fill the air. And let's see if Kern can make something happen.
Ooh.
High.
That was
His
perfect.
high. He
Yeah.
was a little excited.
Just went under it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That's that same pitch.
Yep.
All right. Well, Kern is now in a hole.
0-2.
0-2, and if he's paying attention, which I'm not sure he has been, there's got a curveball coming right here.
Sit back. Ooh.
He held it back. All right. He survived one. He might get another one.
If I was 17, I'd give him it. That thing's been nasty all day.
Or he's coming low and outside, and
If he does that.
I'm glad I'm not batting, Keith. It's much easier being right back here with a great view of the game. Oh!
Shit. Again.
And that is your second baseman to first. Another great inning by the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. I think we got to tip our hat to Mason Castor. That was a gem of a game. We're heading through the lineup. Shake hands. Your final numbers are Cardinal Newman. Wow. I believe this game changer is off. Your Cardinal Newman final numbers are 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, Mill Valley, Tamalpais, Hawks, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. 3, Coach.
3.
I
mean,
that's a good
besides
squad.
that,
That's a
yeah,
good squad that played a
Yep.
great game
it
with
was
a great
good game.
pitcher.
I thought Tam played well. We obviously needed more hits, but
More timely hits. Well, yeah,
They
3
played
hits
well.
is not a lot. Yeah, I think, you get 3 hits and 1 walk. There's not a lot to work with there. And Cardinal, we played great defense. I mean, you turned
Yeah.
to 2 double plays,
2 double
got out of
plays.
some jams. Gale really
Gale
pitched
pitched
his,
great.
redacted
Yeah,
off.
that's the best I've seen him pitch all year.
I was going to say you took the words right out of my mouth. Definitely the best I've seen him pitch all year. The infield played solid, got,
Yeah,
just crisp. I can't, some really exceptional plays.
yeah.
Maybe ones that maybe were flirting with disaster, but they got them done. And I could see the team just past third base. I don't think you can see it in view now.
All got good
Hobie
plays.
gets them all together. They kind of go through the good plays, call each other out, some cheering. They look like they're in good spirits. We've got another game Friday, a makeup game against Vintage. That is an excellent team.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Tomorrow against Vintage up in Napa. That is an excellent team. Hard throwing lefties. It'll be interesting to see who Hobie tees up for that.
That's got to be.
The
Liam.
great news is that Gale really
helped out.
helped out. And then that's going to be followed by a game Saturday against Windsor, which I feel like the squad really felt like we should have won that first game up in the drizzle up in Windsor. So I think that's one that we really want to.
Oh, so you think they go Liam on Saturday and
That's a good. I don't know. Hey, yeah, I mean, if
maybe
we're
Radix
armchairing,
tomorrow, or maybe
yeah, I'd love to see Alex start a game. I think they could start Alex. They could start Nico. They could start
Nico,
Will.
yeah, Will.
Vintage is, like I said, that we played them early on. I've seen some of the squads that they've beaten. It's a solid, solid squad, top to bottom.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a fun season so far. I know we kind of sit right in the middle of the standings of about 11
Yep.
teams, and certainly shown some great. Some moments that really you're kind of like, wow, I can't believe these guys. We've been watching
Yeah.
them for so long, right? Some moments where you're like, you can't believe that they're making these plays, but they're
Yeah.
doing it. So that's good. You got any closing thoughts?
No, I mean, it's exciting. It's fun watching these kids. I mean, it looks like they really root for each other, and they're there for each other, and that's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, for Keith Glenn, I'm Narendra Rochelle. We're going to sign off from the No Cap broadcast, and our next game will be Saturday here in the double wide birdhouse being built by Phil Sasso against Windsor. So hope you can all tune in then, and until then, wishing you the best.